All right, now to a story of resilience. A former San Jose horse hockey has turned a terrible accident on the racetrack into a lifetime of giving. As Len Ramirez reports, countless others are now benefiting from one man's perseverance and commitment to help his community.
Ready, Dan? Okay.
Armando Rivera is 62 years old and a paraplegic.
You ready?
But his upper body strength is probably better than most people half his age. He works out with his 83-year-old father, Ramon, in the backyard of their San Jose home 5 days a week.
Damn, okay. Push me back when I lift up. There you go.
He's been pushing himself like this for decades.
Every day, I like to work out. I like to push. Every day, stay busy.
That has been his lifelong philosophy, but it was all put to the test 44 years ago. In 1979, Armando was an up-and-coming horse race jockey when a terrible accident nearly ended his life.
It was one of them freak accidents. I was working a horse, and somehow or another, we ended up having two horses, another horse and me collided, and I went down and I didn't get out of the way, and he rolled on top of me and gave me fractured my spinal cord, T5.
He was paralyzed from the chest down.
When you become a jockey, you know that those were the risk. You already knew that the risk were, death, injury. You already knew it, you know what I'm saying? So it's nobody's, like, fault.
He was treated at Santa Clara Valley Medical's Spinal Cord Rehab Center, and it was there that he met somebody that changed his life.
His name was Gary Kerr.
The late Gary Kerr was a pioneering paraplegic athlete, famous around the world as the fastest person in a wheelchair.
He ended up actually being my my trainer, my coach for wheelchair racing.
Since then, Armando has traveled around the country competing in marathons, half marathons, and 10Ks, all the while raising awareness for the Permanently Disabled Jockeys Fund, which has raised $2.6 million in 9 years. These days, Armando works out with Sebastian McGriff, who says Armando inspired him to become a personal trainer after the two randomly met at the gym.
Working with Armando, I'm now working with other wheelchair clients using the same techniques that he's teaching me about how to work with him, what his diet looks like, what his training routine looks like.
And the training routine is tough. In July, Armando will be honored by the Valley Health Foundation by leading off their Stars and Strides run at Discovery Meadow. And he's getting ready by gutting it out on the straight and steep incline of Norwood Avenue near his home.
Just never give up, baby. Hey,
There you go.
when it gets tougher, you get stronger.
Armando says he never felt sorry for himself after the accident. His mindset is to work through it.
When you do things like this, there ain't no room for depression. There ain't no room but going up.
He once raced horses around the track. Today, Armando is still competing, but under his own power. As he glides through the senior years of his life, he knows he got there by fighting for every mile.
Thank you, John.
Len mentioned that the Stars and Strides run takes place on July 1st at Discovery Meadow in downtown San Jose.